Alright, what's up everyone? It's Hyperflame. Starting a new series here on Nebraska. Oh, that's that combat, okay. I'm already about 50-ish, getting close to 50 hours into this map. But one of these days I'll start a new series and actually get into it. But little backstory to this map. Inherited this farm from Grandpa 3 years ago? 2 years ago. And picked it up last year. First year we got it, we didn't do anything with it, just didn't have the time. Last year we got into it. Inherited it with close to $2.5 million in debt. With some older equipment that we've now upgraded. We sold that immediately as much as we could. We still have some old pieces laying around. Once I get this guy unloaded and get the other one unloaded, give you a farm tour here. Anyways, we swathed this field of soybeans, and we're fixing to swath this field. That way so we can keep this guy moving. Or we can go start on corn, but I don't think starting on corn is gonna work out right now. I think we'll get the soybeans done. And then over in this field we have green beans going, which he needs unloaded. If you look off into the distance over there, you can see one of the old pieces of equipment we have. John Deere 8960. High hours, but she is reliable. Nah, anyways. Here's the homestead. Got Grandpa's pickup. I think it's a Dodge 3500, 5500. He had this land roller, thankfully. Now, we upgraded the corn head. He had an 8-row. We got a 16-row. Planter, the 1775 NT came with it. We just made some few cosmetic upgrades to get better accuracy. Then I cannot remember the sprayer he had. He had, let's go see. He had the 4940. Still good, but a little bit older. So we've upgraded to the R4045 with tracks, with pulse modulation and see and spray. We also have another R44045 with the DN485 for lime spreading. And he had a little, not a little, he had a gooseneck trailer for bales. This is for the semi. Bin site he put in. Then over in this shed, another one of Grandpa's tractors he had. John Deere 6R215 with the 561R baler, which we still continue to use it. Then he had this auger to unload the bins. Then over in this shed, if we need this one open, this is something we bought that has gotten its fair share of use. The MacDon M1240 with the MacDon D140 XL swather head. My grandpa was mainly into grain, just arable ground. We've expanded into alfalfa, more hang, just make a little extra profit where we can. Which we own everything on the southern side of this map. I need to get him loaded. I need to also figure out where... There it is. So he's going the right way. thankfully. Get this sucker dropped off here. Now this is one thing I like about this swather is it has reversible driving and you can haul the header with it. So let's switch around here like you see. Fold the header up. Nope, did not know I hired a worker. Whoopsie daisies. The good thing about this is we'll be able to run the combine pretty much right behind it. Now we are gonna run horseplay on it because it's a pretty big field. But here's a pretty good overview of all the fields we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here's field 8 over here. And 9, and 11, 12, 21. 21 and 4 we combined into one big alfalfa field. 6 has alfalfa, which is up here, and these two are also alfalfa. All the other croplands, so maybe 7 other fields are our arable land. Come on. Work with me. There we go. So that's a 2. Alright. And generate that. This is a roleplay series, but we are going to be using course play. Just because it does make my life easier. Now this is what, field 11? Yeah. This one goes in the harvesting folder. The reason this goes in the harvesting folder is because that was how I'm going to confuse and have to come to the swathing folder, so get him going. There we go. Now let's just hyper run over here. This is a newer tractor that we've got. This is just a rental, this crop chaser. But the 9RX 640 on tracks, of course. Now we don't have a trailer for the green beans, so we just kind of directly haul these. I would say to the co-op, but not even the co-op takes. Well, they do, but I don't have a trailer, so we take them to the bale sell point. I'm sure getting a good price at the moment, I still believe. Yeah. Still a good price. We're actually almost done with this field. That's good. Here goes the plow. That's going to take him quite a while. But we're full swing into fall harvest here. Quite a few hours on this 9RX. It gets used quite a bit for just a little bit of everything around the farm. And here's one of our combines. I think it's an S780. Yeah. They are identical combines, except that one's on the 800 duals and that one's on tracks, and that one's an S790. But same grain bin capacity, same auger length. And we have our two Kenworth T800s and our 8RX 410, I believe, is what it is. And then, like I said, this is one of our alfalfa fields. The other one's back there, and then the other two are over here. This is also our shop. We put this in once we started running out of room. Inside it has I believe it's a 9RX 5, or it's a 9570 RT. Yeah, that's an 8RT, that's what it is. 8RT 410 is what we have. Then we have just one John Deere 2680H high-speed tiller. Then we have two of these. I can't even remember what it's called. The 2720 9-shank ripper. And if it gets too far behind, we rent one from the local co-op, another 9-shank ripper, and we'll run all three on a field. These green beans are basically for just all for profit. Trying to repay back the debt that we have. I hit the dang sign. Dang it. Pretty much about sums it up for equipment. Besides, you haven't seen the 8RT and the S790 and the two T800s. It's kind of hard to do a lot of running around when the green beans are yielding really good. Just for comparison's sakes here, we'll go look. And yes, we are running the precision farming. Like I said, there's all the fields we own. Yeah, like I said, green beans are yielding fantastically. What are you out here doing? You better be careful there, buddy. I don't want you getting into my beans. But this is that 8960. He's dirty. Pulling my 9-shank ripper. That's mainly all this tractor gets used for is straight tillage. Which I'm just going to go ahead and actually stop him. That way, we don't got to worry about him getting into the beans here. And then we only have one field of corn. But I'm thinking next year we might plant everything to corn, which would be a lot. I don't want to do green beans again. They're kind of a pain with how good they yield, and I don't have a trailer and everything, and don't necessarily want to go get a trailer. Because like I said, we are about $2.5 million in debt. Trying to get that money made back. Pay it back and continue growing and building a successful farm. This way and go check out the other equipment we got. Here's our two Kenworth T800s with the Wilson Pacesetter spread axle. And the S790, the beast. Should have put this thing on the green beans, but oh well. And our 8RT 410 with the J&M 1112 extended reach, which actually I need to get the rest of this unloaded. Like I said, this thing is identical to the other one, just an S790 on tracks. Then we have our Macdon PW7 pickup head. Kind of unrealistic there in the front. That's interesting to say the least. Oh, I believe we need to trade it out. We'll do that real quick. This is the one we had. Need the S series. There we go. Lost a good chunk of change there, but oh well. And he's making his way back around, that's good. Very small farmstead on this. There is, I think, only 2 others. Yeah, we only have one over here and then one over here. Oh, that's what that is. That buys that. I think for $4 million, I'm not gonna buy it. Very nice map, nicely detailed. Not my favorite though. Gotta say, Gage County, Kentucky is probably my favorite. That or Surrey River Bottom. There's one other, I cannot quite remember the name of it. This is definitely not my favorite map. It's just, oh, well, I guess I didn't change nothing on it, did it? It's just flat. I want to say it's Marshall, Nebraska now, looking at that sign. Definitely having the pickup head saves quite a lot of time. Although it seems a little inefficient. He's gonna get unloaded here. Yep, knew it. Seems inefficient running the swather and then running this over it, but you're going on 2 different crops, it's more efficient. You can get more done. We'll get him just started in here. I'm not gonna actually get too far along to get started. We are running the row crop version of this, as you can tell by the differences in the crop and the way the crop is angled. Good enough. We'll get him shut down. I'm hoping to get 2 semi-loads out of it, but I'm not for sure. And I do have the super speed sheet, obviously. Oop. Do I need to run pH over this again? No. Now, obviously, this is a pretty massive farm. A lot bigger than Grandpa would have thought back in the day. Turn around and call it a day after that. Complaining at me. Get this one turned around as well. We got a half hour left anyway. That we will see you guys next time, probably during planting season, maybe during corn harvest. We'll see. Still got a ways to go on harvest yet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know what other content you want to see. If you want to see FS25 content out there. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.